Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Emerald Division Championship game here for FR6. The Bulls and the Eagles facing off for the third time in a row. They've played both of their last two games against each other, and it has been heavily in favor of the Bulls. Now going into the first round of the playoffs against one another. I'm here with my co-caster, Agent Smokescreen.
Glad to be here again. It is playoff time finally. It has been a long past 2 weeks, a lot of games being played, but we've finally made it here, and I'm super excited.
And speaking of playoffs, let's take a look at the playoff picture and how everything is going to pan out. So today, the Emerald Division Final, the Bulls or Eagles will win today, and then they will go on to face either the Pirates or the Tigers in the FR6 Championship. The Ruby Division Final takes place on the 25th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and then the FR6 Championship will follow it up directly after at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Now getting into our maps for today. So going to be Border, Coastline, and Villa. Border and Villa selected by the Bulls as they will be defending first, and then Coastline is selected by the Eagles. Now looking at the lineups for today, the Bulls, who are going to be starting off on defense, coming in with a very similar lineup to what we've seen today. DBK, Take, Lobber, Vision, and VBXA, who is a new addition as of today to their lineup. They dropped Otto and signed VBXA, so he is going to be on their team. Now looking at the Eagles lineup as well, going to be Fleming, the captain who took over in recent weeks for Odyssire, who is still in the lineup just this time as a player. Subatomic, Goth, and Red will all be there as well, and they are all returning players. So now we are getting underway with our first map, Border.
And for the Eagles, you're looking at a pretty dreadful loss on this map just less than 24 hours ago, actually. Or less than 48 hours ago, actually. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but it was and that also came off of the heels of another devastating loss, as they were also swept on in their first game against the Bulls. That was even the game that they defended first on, and they were not able to get a single round win across. Then they came into their second game. They did win one round, but it was while the Bulls were basically trolling to finish off the game. Now hoping
I
that
believe
they can
one of
turn
them
around
showed his ass to him or something like that. I'm sorry. Are we allowed to cuss on live air? We gotta keep it family friendly.
It's Siege. We're all right. Swung his ass into the hallway, and that's not typically what you peek a corner with, but tried something new. It didn't work out, but they were still able to win the next round.
We call that the booty peak.
Exactly. Thatcher and Dokkaebi, the attacking bands, going out. The Eagles really need to come together here. If there's ever been a time this season to come together as a team and play their best Siege, this is the time right here. The Bulls on a hot streak right now, and if you get them out of the playoffs this early, that is going to throw a huge wrench in the mix. The Bulls had the best regular season record at 7-1-1, nearly went undefeated. And the best record in either division. So having them out of the playoffs early would be quite the shakeup. Azami and Capcan, the bans for defense.
So pretty basic bans from what we've seen the last two times these teams have played together. I gotta say, I really doubted the Bulls' record because of all the forfeiting that happened in the Emerald Division, but it seems like they've earned it so far in the way that we've seen them playing, just completely wiping the floor with them. But this will be the true test today to see if this is going to be just a wipe the floor, or is it going to be different. Mozzie, Smoke, Warden, Jaeger, Thorn going to be for the Bulls here, starting out on defense first. Nomad, Ying, Glaz, Ace, and Brava for the attack lineup for the Eagles. First round's about to go underway.
Armory Lockers,
as we move on to the prep.
The first site defense for the Bulls. They had quite the dominant win on this map. This was the second map played yesterday. This was actually the Eagles' selected map, so potentially the Bulls just saying, hey, we're going to take you out on your own map here to kick off the playoffs. But this was also the map where they did have one round loss. But now just seeing if they can continue their dominance against this Eagles team. I mean, I think the Ruby Division Championship will be a much tougher matchup for them if this is similar to what we have seen in the past couple games, with the Pirates and Tigers both being very solid teams. But man, these Bulls are on a roll right now, and honestly, this championship is, I gotta say that they're the favorites.
Oh yeah, definitely they are the favorites, with the Eagles being the underdogs here. But we like a good underdog story here for where I'm from. But to the Ruby Division Championship, Pirates versus the Eagles, August 25th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Do not want to miss that lineup.
That's going to be
and we're going to undergo the first round.
Here we go, the first round. The spawn peaks beginning already. This was what tore the Eagles to shreds in their last 2 games even. And it's going to be Red going up first with the diffuser. Now just watching for that same spawn peak that did so much damage. And there it is again. The spawn peaks refuse to stop as he gets ran out on. And an early kill for BLM. And now Daddy Rook and Pro Atomic going to be recovering the diffuser. They do get it back. Now going to have to try to regroup down 5v4.
And the amount of times up. What's going on here?
Oh, I had a bit of a lag. It's remaining survivor for the Eagles. There's the run out, and there's the flawless round. VBXa with the kill onto Goth as the Bulls kick it off the way that they ended their last 2 games.
Yeah, definitely so. They're looking pretty dominant this first round here. Good C4 play underneath there in storage with that lob of a grenade. What a great play. Super smart. Seems like they're putting a little bit more thought into getting kills instead of just swinging stuff randomly, unlike Lobber and BLM, who they're just gunners, man. Yeah. This team is just a reckon to be dealt with, you know.
Yeah, and I mean this is a team that has been like they've been this aggressive against the Eagles in both their games. This is not a new thing if you haven't watched either of those games. So I mean, you gotta wonder, what do the Eagles need to do? We talked about this even in their win that they had to clinch themselves a playoff berth. They did not successfully they did not change their strategy up very much. They've stuck with the same strategies. And so, I mean, it's gonna cause them to struggle if you've got a team like this who is going to have so many different things they can throw at you. I mean, you have to run something different. I feel like just like throw the whole playbook out, do something new.
Yeah, you gotta think that, you know, there's not really much you can do against this team if you're going to give them that much freedom. That's what I've been saying this entire time, is you're giving Lobber and you're giving BLM too much freedom, too much range to do whatever they want, and it seems like they just don't care enough to really do it. They just want the season to be over with. As a team that's had so much issues this season, it's just they're just seems like they're ready to just hurry up and get it over with.
And it is unfortunate because, I mean, you know, they came back with a whole new squad. It was a full new lineup for them since compared to earlier in the season. They get their playoff clinching win, and now just not changing the strategy up. I think, you know, want to give it their best effort here. This is, I mean, imagine what a huge shakeup this would be. The Bulls going out in the first round.
You
but
see somebody there with that spawn peak there, but he's waiting for it. Can he?
I mean, the key for Red, if you're Red, why even bother peeking it this much? Why go across this way? Go down pedestrian stairs. Do literally anything else but go up this pinch angle. You've got 2 windows up here, and you've been spawn peeked from them about 6 times. But we do have a kill. Timid Kitten onto Pro Atomic. Daddy Rook taking some damage as well. Does look like there was a few shots exchanged towards the Bulls as well. Here goes a nade, going to try to get an early kill here. No damage going to go out.
Completely missing it.
Does not. That might make you wonder if he might not know he's still around this corner. He does hear him uncrouch though, and they flicks over to him. Daddy Rook with the kill onto Timid. That is the team captain falling.
It's going to be 4v4 now.
Yeah, that's the team captain there falling for the Bulls. And now Red has made his way into sight successfully with the diffuser this time. So not losing that diffuser early on, a very key thing. Going to try to take it a bit slower and get a bunch. I mean, you just got to get so much intel on this team. This is a team you need desperate intel. Although you see them all holding angles and only one of them on their drone at the moment.
Yeah, definitely so. You need to be droning a little bit more with these teams here. Get some wall bangs going on here, but it's not going to connect to anything. Oddfire is actually going to take a little bit of damage. Got a minute 15 on the clock. They haven't moved much. First,
Red with a
smoke
kill
is gonna
though onto
go
BLM,
out.
and now
Canister.
Oddsire
Ooh,
with a
nice
kill
picks.
onto VBXa, and now he's gonna make his way up into Workshop and see if he can make his way into Bathroom. Full
So
Workshop
their plant
control.
denial and plant denial is now gone here, so it's going to be up to Lobber and Drizinator. They still do not see him here in main lobby. So can they deal with that Jaeger there? He's just sitting there just completely messing about.
He's got the pistol out and ready to play. Gets Ying. He gets the Ying at. Yeah, so now aware of his location as well. That's a very good thing to have because there was not a ton of awareness with where he was when the ace charge was going out. A near headshot there as he shoots through the wall. Saw a slight pixel of his head. Drizinator going to be the only one on site. Lava with the kill onto Daddy Rook. Doing it all with the pistol. Red taking a little bit of damage as well. And then a crossfire onto Lobber. That's going to put it down to Drizinator as the last remaining member. Kill from above. He's going to be holding on to Break Room. They have the diffuser, and he is not on site. You're going to throw out the C4 in a very random spot there. Not going to be able to make his way back down before the diffuser goes down. Now going to need to kill both members if he wants to take this diffuser out. Red on low health.
He's got a cross there, so if he does push up, there's Barb right there as well, so he's going to have a sound cue of where he's at. He doesn't hit the Barb, however, so he doesn't know. Maybe you can hear him here. He's making a lot of noise here.
Goth is going to be holding a bit of an unexpected angle here. Going to flash the Warden, who is going to use his sight. He's going to use his sights at the last second, and we have an upside down prone from Red. And the jump out! Red clutches it up. The Eagles even it out at 1 apiece.
Whoa, okay.
Okay. Apologies for that.
We do not condone.
Yeah, we do not condone that.
Talk like that here.
Apologies for that.
Drizinator, that's pretty frowned upon, honestly.
That's we do apologize for that. We have them muted now, so you will not have to watch their chat. I should have been prepared for that.
I would just go ahead and probably mute everybody for that part of just them.
That's fair enough. Yeah, we'll not run the risk. All right. Anyways, getting into our next game, 1-1. We have an even score here, which is not something that we've seen so far. This is the first evened out score, except for 0-0, that we've seen in either of these games between these teams so far. I mean, this is some new territory here.
Yeah, definitely. That was a really good round for the Eagles there. However, they were still making mistakes here. I feel like the glass play is not the best just because of the fact that they're constantly bringing the Warden, so it makes him pretty much not really like a viable pick here unless you're going to be playing long range. But with Border being such a close corners map, you're not going to really be seeing many opportunities to use his gadget to his fulfillment. You got to be wondering what the idea of the what worth the glass is bringing.
I mean,
and also switching to a sense here as well. They're not really thinking about the way that that they're playing their cops. I think they're just randomly picking here. They need to be putting a little bit more thought into who they're playing.
That Warden, going to be able to wipe out about half their team here. And I mean, one thing we saw in the last game, the glass came with the frags last time, so not really going to be going for a smoke play there. I'm assuming it's more gun comfortability at that point, but still, that's you got to wonder if there's more viable picks. Even a Cali here would be just more sufficient for the team.
I mean, even with the Cali, like one shot and he's knocked, and for the most part, unless you're dealing with the Rook, but most of them are just two speeds, so they're one hit down. So it's just like
bit of an interesting note here: 0 players on site for the Bulls. No players on site whatsoever. It looks like one has just now rotated back from Workshop, but now going back into Workshop. So no players on site at all for the Bulls.
Both the ADSs here.
Here goes the frag grenade, not going to connect with anyone. Is going to give his position away a little bit though. Very interesting play here for the Bulls. Is they are very, very spread out. Now going out is the sense wall there, so going to prevent a little bit of a line of sight.
They have a Warden, so this is not going to be very useful.
Here goes a smoke.
First,
a bit of prevention.
First canister out.
We're gonna try to
59 left.
So this looked like they were gonna go with the sense and glass combo, but yeah, again, like as you mentioned, not a super viable thing when you've got a Warden on the other team. Some pistol shots going out there.
He almost saw the smoke there. There's a second canister.
And then the kill on
nice
from
pick there by
VB onto
VBX.
Goth.
And this is just, we're trying to pay attention here. Lopper's the only one who's really taken damage here. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the clock. It seems Lobber has the class's number here.
Few shots going out from
Opening up that side
Odyssey.
a little bit there.
Going
It's
to
gonna
have
be
some
swung out.
siege timing, but not going to go down. Wow. Hurdled over
They do
as
see
he
somebody on
peeked.
a flank here on metal, actually. There is somebody flanking them on metal actively
And
right
there
now.
goes the flank.
And he's going to pick one, and Timid's going to rotate back to sight. Great pick there. Is he going to try to go for two? I don't know what... It just...
Daddy Rook goes
Crazy
down
right
now.
now.
Now Pro Atomic looking to send out his Nomad charge. Very desperately was looking to send out his Nomad charge. I mean, he sacrificed his life for it, so I'm not...
I feel like they're playing a little too scared for that point. Like, they
Yeah.
need to be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, we do. I mean, there's been no real gunfights to this point. It's just been... I mean, the Bulls kind of just picking them apart by just roaming. And, I mean, there's been no drones either. We did see an Iona go out there for a moment, but now going to go away. Also saw a Jackal who's also now gone. Just not really playing to prevent anything that they've been seeing. But, or excuse me, it is the Bulls flipped over now. I did not see that. I was a bit confused there. But now here we go. The Eagles going to be on defense. Maybe going to switch it up a little bit. They do have the Solus, which will be nice for the maybe aggressive play. And the Malusi and Legion will also help slow that down. And the smoke. So I take back what I said. A lot of actually preventative operators here.
Yeah, but are they going to be able to stop this sheer force of the Ash Iana run, like just the rush here? That's going to be a major part about it. They got to really be thinking about where they're going to be putting their utility here because of the fact that, you know, they're so aggressive with these two characters. And it seems like the same two people, Lobber on the Ash and BLM on the Iana, it seems like these two really are just looking for them. You know, we're not seeing very much Blackbeard. But Drizinator is bringing him in here. So we're seeing some different ops compared to the two previous games. Timid actually swapping off the hard breach and going
To an IQ.
IQ.
Wow.
So
We
it
might
seems like they're
see-
just going to gun it. They're just going to go for kills. They're playing team deathmatch here.
Yeah.
Not the not for plant. They're just they're going to kill everybody.
There is the potential of a hard breach charge on the Buck, but the odds of that not super high.
10 seconds remaining.
Going to
I just don't think getting wall is really their
5 seconds left before
objective. They're just going to try to get them with sheer picks and all that. Yeah, they're seeing flashes here. 6 flashes in total.
Holy cow. 6 flashes in total, 2 frag grenades, breach charges. This is going to be a aggressive and fast push. Lobber, though, taking some damage to a spawn peak. Whoa, look at the Eagles here.
Okay, they're getting a little bit aggressive.
Pulling a
This is
little
exactly
bit
what
from
I'm
the,
talking about. Going to be
pulling a little bit
opening
from the
up.
Bulls bag here.
Okay, and then IQ is going to be droning into there, but he's going to be bottom metal. So they're going to be pushing in here and see if they can't do anything.
Look from
More shots
Timid
being fired.
as he looks for the Legion. Not going to
Bad
hold
timing.
that angle. Man, that would have been some unfortunate time for the Eagles as well. But now there's the peak. A few shots on the Odyssey. That takes him down to about half health.
And Odyssey, he really is a decent player when it comes to like trading this damage here. Unfortunately, did not connect when he is breaking that barrier. Drizinator's actually going to be here. Lobber almost going down there, and they're just going to be picking him off. Seeing
The
his
Legion's
feet, nice
feet.
glitch. That's a glitch there. Thanks Ubisoft. That
That's
was
great.
that
Yeah,
was
the
not a good
feet
pick
straight up
on
in the air.
them.
Red going down to Timid now. Timid now making his push up into Armory, takes down Goth,
he
and now
goes.
here's where it falls apart. The push can now be in full force as they have full control over site, and now just wait for the diffuser to arrive. And
Yeah,
then
definitely.
VB
Brock gonna be
with
taking
the
out that
kill,
Rogue,
and
and it's
now
all
it's
up.
Pro Atomic. Gonna wait below with the impact grenade, so we might potentially see
Team
a
kill
bit
going
of
out, actually.
plant denial. We did have a team kill there, which is a bit of an interesting play. But yeah,
Definitely
maybe just
gonna be
looking
playing
for
plant
a
denial. Plant going
diffuser.
down. He does see it, but
Gonna
not quite
break
where
the
it's at.
hatch, and now has to make his way back up and kill all 4 members. Not a
Yep,
good
not
looking
good, but he's gonna be
situation. A
swinging
few shots
out.
going out. Going with
Somebody
the
actually did
Deagle.
drop hatch.
The hatch drop and the kill from behind. BLM puts the Bulls up 3-1.
You know, it's looking good with that first round, but they're just like, I don't know, the mistakes that are being made right now. It's just it's unfortunate with that initial first pick on the Odyssey, just that bug in the game where it makes your complete player model stand upright when prone on a slant. That's unfortunate, but nonetheless, it is part of the game, and Bulls are able to take over that round once again. So, looking for a map closeout for the Bulls here on border, but we still have potentially 2 more matches to go through. Next up being Coastline, which would be Eagles pick.
Yeah, and I mean, this is I will say the Eagles, I mean, they were able to get that 1 round across, and now just, I mean, they were holding solidly well, but the second that Ash was able to just walk right into sight through it, I mean, maybe a breach that they weren't expecting. It is the go-to breach, but I mean, the Bulls are not exactly known for going through the most common routes, but I mean, once that Ash got in there and was able to get 2 kills, you lose full control of the site, and as soon as that happens, you've lost it. You've lost. If the Bulls take control of your site on that rush, there is no coming back from it.
You definitely got to stop the initial rush, because once the initial rush is done, they don't have much pressure. You gotta be focusing on these 2 fraggers here. You gotta be focusing on Timid. You gotta be focusing on Lobber. Those are the main 2 point of attack. You take out those 2 players, and then the round's pretty much over. As we saw on the second round of this map, Lobber and Timid got picked off early, and that's exactly what happened. They were able to close out the round, barely winning it, however. But still winning it nonetheless. But here we go, 5 seconds, 5th round in it, match point, Bulls leading by 2 rounds. Let's see if they can close this out and move us to our second map.
BLM now making his way up with the diffuser. Very similar loadout to what we had, or a very similar lineup with the characters. We've got a lot of soft breach, a lot of speed in this lineup. And just likely going to be
bringing 6 nades now.
Yeah.
6 nades.
That is unreal.
But somebody is in here, and he's just going to let him walk on by.
Yeah, he does not see him on the drone. That could be a very key piece of misinformation.
He didn't see it. He's going to see where the site is. Is he going to hop in and get picked off here? He's backing off. He's going to go on rappel.
Playing iron sights on the alibi.
It seems like they might be doing for a fake here, like where they're
sitting
on the decoil here.
That's smart. Yeah. That's a. I didn't even think about that. I forgot the gun doesn't have any sights on it when you. Yeah, and then a jump in there from the buck. Does see the alibi clone going to decide not to shoot that out, but still Odyssey holding behind, gonna fire a few shots through the wall, not gonna connect with anything. Sends out another alibi clone.
Put that up. He sees him there. No damage being traded out.
Gets the scan. Long range angle, and that's where the iron sights can hurt you. Timid with the definite peeker's advantage there.
Very good pick there. Pro Atomic's
going
to be taking out BLM. They're going to be pushing here into the actual thing. Going to take
and then
out
Red,
Timid,
some serious damage there.
VBX with the kill on the Pro Atomic. Here. There's one really close. One still playing
not going down just yet.
Swing him metal.
Going to swing him. He does see him. VBX goes down. It's a 2v2 now. But then going to be one to his right. Doesn't see him. Not going to connect on the kill. And now just in a gunfight here, which we haven't seen a lot of. 1 minute left. And, I mean, this has been really good stalling by the Eagles. It's not how you would typically see it happen. But, I mean, this has been some great time wasting by the Eagles here.
Yeah, yep. 50 seconds left on the clock. Goth is still up top. Gonna try to be seen. A little bit of damage going out, but Goth is gonna stay alive.
Grenade goes out. Not gonna connect with anything. Now it's going to be the Lobber pushing up into sight. Able to get the kill onto Goth. And now full site control. It's going to be down to Red to try to push his way back and clutch this up for his team.
This is where Goyos will become a problem with him.
Yeah, this is going to be
dropping in sight.
Now going to lose the advantage with your own Goyos becoming a bit of an issue for your team. Now Red going to try to make his way to the diffuser. The plant going down, 15 seconds left, trying to play time, but here there is no way to. Now looking for that nook. Where might they be hiding? Gonna go back around to B site. See if we can get a different push here. And the peek from Drizinator. The Bulls close down map number one.
Right where
We
he's
are
looking
headed
at.
to coastline.
Yep, headed to coastline. He stood completely where he could see him there. I don't know really what the point was. But yeah, definitely going into map 2 coastline. If I could just have a quick word with you before we start this next round.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting into coastline, and we'll begin that in just one moment. All right, and here we go for map number 2, Coastline, as selected by the Eagles. The Bulls going to be on attack for this one, up 1-0. Need one more map win to punch their ticket to the FR6 championship game.
Yeah, it was a very, very good game. You know, Eagles were looking so good on like a couple of rounds there, but unfortunately wasn't able to close it out, and Bulls being just too aggressive for them. You know, a couple of one taps there and a couple of double kills there, and Bulls have already here on map 2, and it's seeming like it's been a long week for the Eagles, and it's just about to get longer, man. It's just it's crazy. If you're the Eagles, if you are an Eagles fan, I really feel sorry for you at this point. It's been a real
yeah, it's been a rough week.
It's been a rough
through
week.
the mud to this point. Buck and Glass going out, very common picks in the last game, so an understandable couple of bans there. The Eagles are going to be starting off on defense. We did see some closer games man-wise when they were defending, so, and this also was their selected map, so maybe seeing some earlier contention here, but this is also a map that is kind of famous for having a lot of spawn peaks and a potential good bit of runouts, and there's also just a lot of opportunity for aggressive play on both sides, which is how the Bulls have been dominating so far. Malusi be banned there for them.
Definitely need to be watching out for these spawn peaks. I feel like this map's been played a little too much in ranked play, and it just being played in general, that people know these spawn peaks by now. It's been one of the older maps that has not been reworked. So there's definitely more common spawn peaks than there is rare ones. So I feel like Eagles may have a better chance of winning this just because, you know, this it's a pretty older map, pretty worn map.
And so going to be Hookah Lounge as the first defense for the Eagles, hoping to turn their tide. This is it right here for their season. If they cannot win this map, their season has come to a close in such a quick fashion.
They're slipping off the boat. Can they put themselves back in the boat and keep it from capsizing, or are they going to fall in the depths of loss here? So only time will tell. We're starting off with the Eagles on defense, correct?
Yes, the Eagles are defense. This was we got their selected map here, and hoping that they can slow down the Bulls. I mean, that's really been it. They just need to slow this team down. They are just, I mean, really, they are a team that has been struggling with, like, slowing down how quick the Bulls have been pushing. They brought in Ash, Ayana, they brought Buck. They were bringing all types of, you know, quick and just aggressive operators on attack. And then even when they were on defense, it was the same exact thing. Even with their defensive play, they would run out, they'd spawn peek, they would be roaming. They roamed every single operator in one of their rounds. This is a aggressive team. One of the most aggressive, if not the most aggressive, in FR6. And, I mean, just not... I feel like you're sentencing yourself to death by not bringing a bunch of either trap operators or stall operators.
So you see that double Goyo on the hookah there. Both of them are going to blow up if they don't move that one. So hopefully Goyo sees that, but it doesn't look like there's any time. They're already moving in, bringing in the Calais, popping on,
Callie with the open window here. Now going to try to snipe out the window there. Going to be Driz, who is playing on the ruins. Setting a few shots through.
Very interesting how he's playing like this. He does not see him swing through and vault over.
Now I'm going to make his
Take
way
a
up.
look at
And here goes an early... Oh, and then VBXO with the kill there. Timid, though, with the refrag onto Oddshire. So we're going to even things back out. BLM going to deploy his call. And here goes Timid making his way up to the hallway. They do have a drone. Going to scan him through. Sends a few shots in. Now he's going to shoot him a few times through the wall. Pro Atomic takes some damage. It's a double kill for Timid. He makes his way up the hallway now. Surveying the hall and
3v4.
hurtling over the vase, and now it's full control by the Bulls. They have full control over the site. Lobber going to be watching the stairs and get the kill onto Goth, and now Daddy Rook and Red going to have to try to recover this site. Red from down below, sending out the C4. Gonna pop it, not gonna get any kills there. Daddy Rook with 1 kill, going to take down Lobber. Now the Cali shots going through the wall there. And then Red with a kill onto Timid as well. So now here goes
BLM.
Daddy Rook making his way up. BLM and Drizinator, the last 2 remaining. And now going to just need to hold out this site, but going to have a clear view onto the diffuser from the balcony. The down.
Go down.
And now just 1 remaining. If Red can just watch this while he holds the diffuser, the long-range kill, and the Eagles have the lead for the first time in, however, in almost over 20 rounds. They have the lead for the first time in over 20 rounds with this team. Oh my goodness.
This calls for a celebration. Pop out the champagne,
Yes.
but not for these players. They still got plenty of time, and they still got plenty of rounds to win. They just, wow. Just
That was a great
play.
defense. A great defense. Way to recover site there by both
Definitely.
Red and that was also Daddy Rook there as well. That was a great way to just make their way back to site, gather it up from different areas, and also push the site from different areas, being able to pinch the full control of the site by the Bulls. And so now a 1-0 lead, something we haven't seen from them much.
Oh yeah, definitely not seeing it much for them. It seems like a rare sight at this point when it comes to them. So this is definitely interesting. Going up to Penthouse instead of going to Kitchen. So I seem that pretty odd, but nonetheless, you're not going to really have to worry about verticality when it comes to them bringing in a Maverick. Sorry, I almost said Buck. Bringing in a Maverick here, as well as it seems like Iana and Ash are just like a major part of their major part of their strategy here, and seeing VBX bringing in the Twitch here, going to try to take out as much utility as you can. Odyssey are actually taking advantage of Castle here. I personally am a Castle main, so I do see a lot of advantages of bringing Castle into mostly every map in Siege. He's a very versatile character, so we'll see if he does play my main well
There
here.
goes BLM carrying in the diffuser, going to take out the camera. An ace play, which is not a super common one. Probably going to see a push, though, from the main entrance. That is the most common site that you'll see him use, or unless it does look like they might be trying to get into VIP as quickly as possible. So that's another.
Yeah, they're gonna try to be going for this VIP wall here, which doesn't seem like it's doesn't seem like they have any wall denial, so they're gonna have free range into it. But there is multiple people there. Does hear the breaching turret go on the castle there.
And there goes the Goyo as well. Now I'm gonna peek this. Odyssey with a bit late reaction time, but gets the kill. Odyssey onto BLM, and now up 5-4.
Great pick by Odyssey there. Do not repick this again. You've already gotten it. Do not get greedy here. You are hurt, and there's many people watching it. Lobber actually going to be bringing up there, but it seems like their hard break is now gone, so they gotta do something. They gotta push from an angle here. A long angle
for Drizinator.
Wow,
what a kill there on the Odyssey. Quite the angle through the door. And now watching for to shoot VBX in the back of the foot. Now VBX going into sight. An aggressive play here. VBX has made his way up into sight. The Ash push. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the Bulls don't have diffuser. Now, maybe this is an oversight, but there is no diffuser in hand for the Bulls. Timmy with the kill onto Red. Lobber with the kill onto Daddy Rook now. And now going to be down to Goth and Pro Atomic again. Pro Atomic going to go down. Going to be down to Goth as the last remaining player. And Lobber with the kill onto Goth.
Wow, that was crazy. Gonna be 316 here, waiting for him right there, and it's, you got to think like the game sense on these people here. They really know where they're coming from. You know, hardly any intel, but just like they feel it in their bones where these people are at, and they're just like a missile right to them.
Now Kitchen, oh, and now a blue bar sunrise defense here from the Eagles. This is not a common sight whatsoever, but I mean, this was their map. This could be part of their plan. This is not a common sight, so that can all, honestly, if you know how to defend it, that really plays to the disadvantage of the attacker.
Yeah, that's bringing a Pulse and a Valkyrie here. They're definitely going to be playing for that anti-vertical, so we'll see
Attackers need to
how
locate
it
and
works in their
defuse
favor.
bombs.
It seems like when they've been trying to do that, it hasn't really been working out in their favor. But, you know, with
Bomb
that
located by
said,
attackers.
I was not expecting them to win this first round off the bat, so they've already surprised me once today. Maybe they can do it again. Actually, grabbing the hatch up in hookah. So, is anybody going to be playing the vert here? I hope the Oryx will be playing a little bit of vert here.
Yeah, could definitely use a bit of a roamer presence on this map. This is a map with a lot of verticality and just it's a very long map as well. Not very many floors, but definitely just a lot of areas for defenders to play, so you might as well take advantage of that with some roamers. Odyssey are going to also be playing below, waiting for that verticality from the Bulls that they've liked to use, and maybe a C4 play here.
And you did see you saw the
5 seconds to go.
Warden go upstairs, so it seems like they're gonna be playing a little bit
Attackers are
upstairs
heading
here.
out
So
to defuse a bomb.
hopefully they try to go vertical here. BLM is gonna be actually on the sledge here, so it seems like they're gonna be trying to get a little bit of verticality going. Man, that recoil for that FAMAS is gnarly.
That is, yeah, that's some rough recoil there. It's about what you needed, though, to if you remember
Droning
back
and
in the
actually
days when that
spotting
thing had
that
an
tap
AFOG.
can.
Now Lobber going to be opening up this door, droning out a little bit. VB going to take a bit of damage here, but Drizinator with the kill onto Odyssey. So there goes the Pulse, and that's going to open up that verticality quite a bit here.
Yeah, it was a little too early for that. You know, they're really looking out for it. Gonna be some shots, damage gonna be taken out for Goth, but I think it's actually from the Twitch drone. Timid's actually gonna be in kitchen, so they're gonna be pinched here in Sunrise.
BLM though with some
BLM
serious
almost being
damage.
Downed. Yeah,
Wow,
almost going
big
down there
time damage
because of
there. The Capcan traps, it
Capcan.
appears.
he's
Now I'm going to
holding
be
that angle there,
watching
but
the
it
security
seems...
angle, because I mean he knows he's giving his position away. Now just going to be waiting
Yes.
for a push here, and there it is, but he's still going to go down. Such low health there. Daddy Rook with the kill on to BLM. He had a flank there. VBX with the kill onto Goth, though, as a bit of a refrag. So going to be a 4v3 situation here. Drizinator now pushing in to Sunrise Bar. They have full control of Sunrise, and now just needing to get this diffuser down. One kill there, but then a down from down onto Daddy Rook. Red and Pro Atomic going to be the last two remaining. Going to get a kill onto VBX here. C4 going out, gonna maybe open up the site a little bit. Few shots going out onto Lobber, going to wait for the peek, and now Jackal on the flank, gonna go down to Pro Atomic. Now Lobber, the last remaining player, they're gonna push up despite knowing he's there, and Lobber with the kill onto Daddy Rook. That's a very interesting play. You gotta wonder about, like, was there even a call out at all? I mean, what?
Is unbind the shift key there. Everybody's running around with their guns up and not really...
unreal.
I don't know what's
wow,
they had that in their hand.
I mean,
they just threw it away.
Look, yeah, I mean they really did. It was a 2v1 or even a 3v1 at that one point, but not able to get the kill there. I mean, you gotta wonder if there was even a call out. Lobber had been standing in the same place for about 45 seconds. I mean, that's and he's wide out in the open. He's already killed or significantly damaged multiple of your teammates. I mean, why not look there? Why just run straight towards the diffuser? So here we go.
I have no idea really. That was really a misplay for the Eagles there. They had that in their hand and then they just fumble it, and it's just I don't know. It's you can't really commentate on those kind of things. It was really looking like it was in their favor, and it looks like it just got thrown away. So here we are in a similar position, just on a different map. Bulls leading 2, Eagles with 1. Still anybody's game. They are definitely playing a little bit better on this map because they are a little bit more comfortable, as you can tell. But it's and now it's turn for Lobber and the Bulls to just get going, and let's see if they'll take off here, and we'll see if there's a win or not.
The Bulls
on the Bulls
up 2-0, starting off on defense, going to be trying to punch their ticket with 2 wins here. They will be championship bound. The Eagles needing to turn things around quickly if they want any form of success before the championship game, and if they want to make it to the championship game, I mean, that's what they're going to need to do.
Oh yeah, 100%. They're gonna have to turn something around. They're gonna have to stop people. Like it's just like there's no excuse for Lauber having just sit in that corner and pick off 3 people.
Yeah,
It's just not
unreal. Now Red watching for that
unreal.
run out there. He does see it actually, so going to know where that run out is coming from. And now just waiting for the peek. Gonna get a little bit of damage onto Driz. Drizzinator gonna take some slight damage there, and now he's gonna re-peek it despite Driz knowing the location here. I'm gonna peek that bottom
the double
area.
pick. It's just don't deal with this.
Yeah.
You just don't mess with that over there. You just give it up.
Now the Cali play from significantly far range gonna take down the deployable shield. More shots going out here. Pro Atomic and Goth have made their way up, and now Goth gonna go down to Driz.
A little bit of
Drizzinator peeks the
AFK
corner.
there.
Quick run out, going to look for that same peak. Nothing there. Autosire though, going to take a little bit of damage.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We'll see here if Daddy Rook can actually take a little bit of a pick here. Once outside, actually trying to run out, and he's going to actually fall off of his position there. BLM taking a little bit of damage.
Autosire going to make his way onto the roof, try to rejoin his team. A run out from the Warden there. Red though with a kill onto VDX.
Who is that Warden? Is that Timid? Okay, yeah, it's Timid.
Timid on that run out there. And now Daddy Rook looking for that peek.
He just looked away.
That was the
he was just
worst
there.
last second peek.
Right
now
there.
we're going to take
He's
down Driz.
Leveling their defenses.
Going to take him out with the gadget. No, not going to go down. Does know that he has him down. Now going to try to push up and make a bit of an aggressive play to try to get the finish here. Now going to give away your position with that rappel there.
Drizzinator gonna go down, but Lauber's gonna retaliate.
There he goes. Now
Gonna
going to take down BLM.
BLM.
Does not see the one holding in Aqua. And then BLM going down to the Thorn Trap, and it's just going to be down to Daddy Rook, and he sits here on rappel. Very vulnerable situation. Lauber and Timid, the last 2 remaining. Lauber on the run out. Here it goes here. Now going to look, not see that he's no longer on the roof. Just waiting for that roof push here.
Does he know where he's at? I'm not sure. He did drop in there, so
Does
he
have the
does know he
diffuser.
has the fuser.
Lauber with a quick peek there. Does see these now pushed up into sight, and Lauber with the kill onto Daddy Rook. As the Bulls go up 3-1.
Okay, by Lauber there, just completely toying with him at this point. It seems like he's not even taking this very seriously. He just thinks he's better at this point. It's very, very strange, honestly.
So here we go, 3-1 lead. The Bulls looking to close out their path to the championship here. They've been the best team in the Emerald Division all season long. Will that remain the same here today?
We'll have to see, honestly. It's still anybody's game. They need to take out Lauber. Lauber needs to go down. That needs to be top priority. Take out the Jaeger. Take him out. Get him out of the game.
7-1 in this game. He has been on fire so far, and I mean, yeah, the Eagles definitely going to need a kill onto him to try to slow them down. Going to be a kitchen defense. Will this be the last defense that the Eagles will see this season? I mean, this is it for them. If they can't win here, their season is over.
Oh yeah, 100%. The Eagles need to win this. They need to not win. They need to win every single round. They have to win at least 3 to get into OT, and then they have the opportunity to lose maximum one more in OT. So they cannot lose this. This is where it is right here. This is match point, season point, championship point, everything. Like everything is on the line here, and it seems like a 3-man run out of surface There
goes Timid, the run out. And now has a very interesting angle there. Not going to get the kill. Shoots out his own teammate C4 there. Now Red going to be pushing up with the diffuser. Goth, who's on the other side. There is someone playing in here, and now a few shots going to go out. That's going to take down Lobber. Lobber goes down. Goth with the kill there, as Autosire does take some damage, but the top frag now down for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard hit. Is the Bulls gonna lose this round? We'll have to see.
Daddy Rook pushing up 6 kills on the board for him. He
definitely been one of the better.
Pops open the window. Gonna shoot the Cali shield. Not going to be able to capitalize on it. Peek from the Valk there very quickly. Going to be attempting to peek a Valk with a... try to peek a Valk with a Deagle, and that did not work out well for him, so he's going to go down, and now it is a 3v5. This is the best situation the Eagles have been in all game long to this point, and now we're going to have to see if they can capitalize on it. The Clash pushing up. Not going to see a shot yet. Red has made his way into the upstairs area. Goth is also droning out. Autosire has also made his way up. He's in hookah right now, and then VBX with the kill onto Daddy Rook, so the top frag now also down for the Eagles.
Over 3, they still have plenty of players, and they do have numbers advantage. This is looking pretty good. They just need to execute the site. One's
Goth can't actually see the Thorn there. Didn't realize that it was a player, though, and not going to shoot. And then Thorn actually going to send a few shots Goth's way, and that's a bit of damage taken. Now watching for this repush here. Pro going to peek this corner. Doesn't know that the Warden's holding there. No droning going out. And now they all push up towards Goth. Goth has been identified with the Clash. Goth goes down.
He's aim right at him, and he's going to go down. 3v2, taking back their lead, and Red's going to be pushing down south stairs, white stairs as we speak. Their cam is still up, however, but it doesn't look like anybody's on cam. Lobber actually on cam. Going to ping him out.
Oh, and a few shots go out on the BLM, but nothing going to go down in terms of a kill for the Eagles. And now after being up 5v3, it is a 3v1 Autosire, and their season hangs in the balance. A kill onto Timid. Now has to clutch it up in a 2v1. Gonna try to make his way back down the main stairs and get towards the diffuser.
They're hot on his trail. They just went up. They just went up hookah as we speak, so they're pushing to him as we speak.
VBX making his way through main lobby, gonna just try to stall the time here. They have the spot identified. A few shots going in. Shots onto his own teammate, but then VBX able to get the kill on the Autosire, and the Bulls are going to the FR6 championship game.
Wow, good play there by the Bulls. It's definitely they're the more dominant team. I just want to say thanks for having me here for the season so far with casting. Congratulations to the Bulls.
They are headed to the FR6 championship game. They are the Emerald Division champions. The final scoreboard there. For everyone else watching this stream, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to Agent Smokescreen for commentating this with me. We will see you guys Friday night for the Ruby Division Championship, and then following that, it will be the FR6 Championship. That'll be on my YouTube channel at starting with the games at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you guys then.